Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Nistelrooy threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pass has gone astray. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tchouaméni. And it's Hazard. Bruno Fernandes. And it's McAllister. Neymar. That's a sharp pass. And this is Maradona. Referee has just said play on. Messi. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Ruben Dias. De Bruyne. McAllister. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van Dijk spots it, and into just Van Nistelrooy! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Quality ball. Hazard. And he's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Half an hour played now. Caceres looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. De Bruyne. And it's been played through. Mbappe. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's McAllister. Spread it left. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's got away, and that has left him in a heap. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Nous rappelons à l'intention de nos spectateurs qu'ils sont tenus de boire avec modération.
Paris Saint-Germain are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. What colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And it's Ødegaard. Played into space. Cut it out. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not the most convincing of passes. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni, and it's Messi. Shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good ball, good take. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Tchouaméni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
First quarter of an hour gone. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Caceres, and it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Van Nistelrooy. Floated through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, he's burst through. Now and he shoots! Long ball upfield. And he's being shifted off it. It's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi. McAllister. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, perfectly measured that. Maradona, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's McAllister. De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cáceres. Cáceres tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard. Ball is over the line. Oh, terrible pass. Great vision. Ruben Dias is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. We're already back up and running after half-time. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And it's McAllister. And Gvardiol. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Tchouaméni. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Yamal. That's good play. He's got away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! Manchester United! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Manchester United go into the lead. Pavlovic. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, he's been caught and shoots! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Gvardiol demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 5.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Le numéro
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Maradona. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's superb. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, the ball's gone astray. Yamal. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's made its way to him.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
And the shot! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's looking wide.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
This is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
McAllister. Yildiz. And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's bustling. Chance, surely! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
But pour l'équipe du
I can
Paris
watch this
Saint-Germain.
every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Le numéro 21.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's running through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. Musiala. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Time added on 4 minutes. McAllister looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kukçu played out to the left flank. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Law, cute ball now. How can he reach it? Pavlovic cuts out the pass. Yildiz. Ruben Dias cuts it out. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Paris Saint-Germain are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Batistuta!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely weighted ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Very nicely done. Decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. Van Nistelrooy! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Neymar. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Quick look, then plays it in. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a set. And the keeper's given it away. Maradona. De Bruyne. And it's Joelinton. Cafu calmly anticipates. And he thumps it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Now it's Maradona. That looks a cracking ball. Joelinton. Messi looking to run onto it. Palmer. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Goal! Strasbourg! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now this could be a chance. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. And it's Ødegaard. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get onto this? Hato. Caceres. Beckenbauer. Palmer. Passing is crisp and sharp for Joelinton. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Cannavaro clears it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, that's a key interception.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar looking to run onto it. Good read, needed to be. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Palmer has created one goal already. He's on it, can he get away? And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
De Bruyne. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And this is Messi. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position. Batistuta. And he's cut it out. Ruben Dias is there to clear. Now it's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Batistuta! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, it's come loose. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. And it's Maradona. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmer. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And yes, it's him again. Strasbourg find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're...
Can he finish? And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's gone for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Strasbourg are looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Short changes him with that pass. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Joelinton. Messi. Tries to play it through. Picks out brilliantly. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, that's neat. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Neymar. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Threads one in. Neymar. Oh, important interception. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, yeah. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Paris Saint-Germain are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Højlund. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. Ruben Dias. For De Bruyne. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Now it's Højlund. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Knocks it into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Caicedo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Neymar. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
After 17 minutes is number 9, Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
This is Van Nistelrooy. McAllister does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. And it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cafu. Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Cafu. In with the challenge. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Martinez gets it away. Caicedo. And it's Maradona. Van Nistelrooy. And he's lost his man here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Højlund. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Kane. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maradona.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Early ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, what's he done? He's having a shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An act of charity, great for... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Paris Saint-Germain are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Paris Saint-Germain are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, just skips past his man. Pass is just off target. Over to the left. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. Lovely, decent chance! Goal, Germany! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Zielinski. Timber. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Cafu. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Zielinski!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hazard. Goes for goal! Nicely aimed pass.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. So what can they make of this? Mohamed Salah, Zielinski. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's away. Now can he find a... Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, here's a chance! Oh, what has happened here? So to play, and it is a goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Played into the middle. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Tries to play it through. He has a look up.
Neymar really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mohamed Salah! And he nearly went all the way.
Mohamed Salah just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. That's tidy. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
And it's
additionnel.
Maradona. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's beaten the last man. Van Nistelrooy. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And we hit half-time. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Paris Saint-Germain are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Zielinski. Valverde. And it's Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk clears it away.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He came in hard, very hard. Played back in. Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, can he get onto this? Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Timber gets over and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Might want to be careful there.
That ball looks a good one. Now there's a... And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, good spread. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maradona. He is through here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. And here's Zielinski.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. Ødegaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Martinez with the clearance. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cafu. Van Nistelrooy. Maradona. And he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mohamed Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Changement en cours.
That's gone route one. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Not too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Martinelli. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. Now it's Yamal. Foot in. Neymar. Musiala. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 5.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 16.
Neymar! He should have put that one away.
Neymar clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Yamal. And they're back
Il y
on the
aura
ball
4
again.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Cannavaro. That has not gone well. Valverde goes steaming forward. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's intervened well there. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. That's a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. York. And he plays one through. Rice. Tries to cross. Terrific header! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
York unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in plenty of space here. He's got full. No, not the best of headers. First quarter of an hour gone. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Sends it crossfield. And it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's onside. In towards the back stick. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Rice goes short. Now it's Rice. Crosses it in here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's on it, can he get away? Ødegaard. De Bruyne. Maradona. He's a sharp little ball here. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Julie. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Darwin. York! Oh, that's fabulous.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And now they can clear their lines. Nunez, decent chance! That's a decent clearance. De Bruyne. Floated through. And they're back on the ball again. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Cafu. Looking for the run. Maradona. Costa Curta. Takes a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Distributed tidily. Giroud.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, here we go. So much time and space here. He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Neymar pinches it off him. Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Now it's Darwin. Knocks it into space. And the flag has stayed. Nunez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cafu. Cafu has been caught there, it's a foul. Maradona. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Can he get on the end of this?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get for it. Great chance! De Bruyne. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Timber. Caceres.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nunez. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bellingham with... He gets big! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Liverpool have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Gerrard.
And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta gets across and deals with it. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been won straight back. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Timber. Can he get it through? He has a look up. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Liverpool get their fourth corner.
Number 19, Darwin Núñez. Coming on the field, number 9, Owen. Number 10,
Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Owen clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Oh, not quite. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. This is Owen. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
78 minutes is...
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. And Owen! It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Neymar. Timber. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's an imaginative pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Owen. Mbappe! Important interception. Cafu. De Bruyne. Musiala. Played down the flank. Good ball over the top. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Timber. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That is a great pick out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello, everybody.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Borussia Dortmund against Paris
There's nothing
Saint-Germain.
quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I was just lacking in accuracy. Xavi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Batistuta. And smartly reclaimed. And Batistuta! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Messi stood his ground strongly. Beckenbauer, Xabi Alonso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for us.
Rooney! Oh, it's come loose. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. And here's Rooney. No way through. Beckenbauer. And he's intervened well there. But they've got it again. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. James. That's good running with the ball. That's been slipped through. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. Adams! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Van Bauten. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. It's Xabi Alonso. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Maradona. Now it's De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso. Adams. And it's Van Bauten. For Van Bauten. Robertson. Xabi Alonso. Messi knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Rooney. And it's Xabi Alonso. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 32.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field is
Paris Saint-Germain really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And he shoots! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He has found a way through. Shot at goal! And he's following up!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri, played out wide. Searching pass he's played there. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. But this is Van Nistelrooy, and he's onside. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. And it's De Bruyne. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's going for goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Oh, what a climb! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Ruben Dias tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. James. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Batistuta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as...
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Maradona. Can he get on the end of this? Maradona. And the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep up.
And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Back into the middle. Beckenbauer. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. Now there's a chance, surely! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Maradona. Van Basten makes the interception. That's really well cleared. Now it's Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Maradona. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's superb. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Distributed tidily. And it's Hazard. Cafu gets a foot in here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. James promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in a great position here. The message is clear, none shall pass. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm